My name is Frank Bonada here for the MMA stream, and joining me today is the OKTAGON lightweight champion, the number 2 ranked featherweight fighter, Losene Keita. Losene, how are you today?
I'm doing great. How about you?
Yeah, I'm well, thank you. Happy to be joined by yourself.
Yeah.
Let's get straight into things. Obviously, the big story right now is that Sanikidze has withdrawn from the fight with yourself. What was your reaction to hearing this news?
My reaction about Sanikidze was I didn't believe it because that guy had another energy. Because since Sanikidze knew he's supposed to fight me, like he disappeared. He didn't want to sign the contract. And then when he signed the contract, like everybody knows Sanikidze have a big mouth on internet. He had like another mood, So he didn't post nothing. He didn't post nothing about his training, even about the fight. So nothing. So we didn't hear nothing about Sanikidze. So we already knew Sanikidze will not fight me. So my coaches be saying, like, all the trainers come, they be saying Sanikidze is not gonna fight you. So like when he tell he's injured, he was not surprised. So we already knew, because Sanikidze is not a quiet person. He's not somebody
Mm.
who work behind the scene. So he didn't have the same energy. Like two
Right.
months we didn't know nothing about him. So I knew this guy will not fight me. So yeah. So I don't really, I really don't believe he's injured, to tell you the truth. I know it can happen, but like for somebody with a big mouth and
Mm.
you have a fight and we didn't like each other, so that energy disappeared from him. So I don't think he really injured.
Right. So, considering that's your thoughts on the situation, obviously you're fighting for an interim title now.
Yeah.
Um, I guess because Sanikidze is holding the title, you it's not like you can choose not to fight him, because I presume that's your goal is to hold the featherweight strap. So what is next, like in terms of your rivalry with him?
Yeah, like for me, there is no rivalry. There is just
Right.
he just have something. He just have something that's mine. Because to tell you the truth, I see Sanikidze is not a real champ, because he didn't beat the champ to get the title. I
Mm.
beat two double champ. I beat one of the best fighter in Europe. I beat him. Like I did it in first round. I was the one who beat the champ. So normally, if somebody need to be called champ, it's me, because I beat Ivan Bushinger, who was
Mm.
at that time two division champ. And from that day, I say I want to be double champ. So I think Octagon make a mistake, because they thought I'm leaving for UFC, but I say I'm not leaving yet for UFC, because I want to get experience. So they gave Sanikidze and Tichota the title. So, and then they said they were not gonna fight against me. So I was ready. I said no problem, and they gave Sanikidze to me to fight in München. He said he's not gonna be ready. And before that, he had a big mouth. After the fight, he said, "Yeah, I have a son. I want to enjoy more time, things like that." So I fight Samir Bark then. So still here, I see no problem. I fight Samir Bark. But yeah, now it's deleting again. So he's still doing the same stuff. But yeah, like I say now, I'm now, for me, even the title is just extra. I'm a fighter. I must fight. So yeah, if it's coming, it's coming. So in my head, I already have the
Mm.
real title, because I already beat the champ. So yeah, I must defend my title against him.
No doubt. Um, what's your sort of your typical approach to fight preparation? Just in that, like, how much does it impact you having a short notice opponent change? Like, are you a sort of guy who you watch a
Oh,
lot of tape, or are you preparing for anything and everything?
yeah, for me, like I was watching Sanikidze, and Sanikidze last fight was against Tichota, so
Yeah.
I was watching it also. So it's not
Yeah.
like a unknown fight for Tichota,
Mm. It
because I
crosses
was watching
over.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I be studying also Tichota before his fight against Sanikidze. So I be watching these two guys, because I knew before after because I knew I would get the winner against Sanikse or Tichota. So I'll be watching the two, and I'll watch the tape. So I know him a little bit. So it's not that much of change. It's a little bit change, but it's not that much of change.
Got you. So obviously, yeah, Jakub Tichota is the guy that steps in. What do you make of him as an opponent, and how do you match up stylistically?
First of all, big respect to him. Very big respect to him to take the fight on short notice, and
Yeah.
especially a 5 round fight. So big respect to him. But yeah, he is a great fighter. He is more aggressive than Sanikze. younger. He is. I think he have more speed. More speed. Tichota is waiting. Sometimes it's more technical. So yeah, there is not much approach. I think his style suit me well because he is the one coming forward, and I like people like if you watch my fight, I always come forward. So
Yeah.
it's not like I'm gonna search it this time. Normally, I'm the one pushing forward the searches, but now he is coming to me, so it's even better for me. For my cardio, it's also better because he is coming. So I don't need to. I don't need to chase him this time around. So yeah, for me, it's gonna be a great fight. I know it's gonna be 100% good fight. I think people on the rest of people think he is not gonna match me, but that's kind of a guy. He's young, hungry, and he come from the loss. So he is one of the guy you must very you don't need to take it easy against him because yeah, I think that guy gonna be fire.
Oh yeah. Obviously your last fight was also at featherweight. Samuel Bark, who is I mean, at least from my perspective and my sort of media sphere, a really well respected name considering what he did in Cage Warriors and whatnot. And yeah, a win over him, I think is a very impressive victory. How do you rate your own performance that you had against Bark?
Like against Samuel, I was very good. I didn't take no damage. The game plan worked well. We knew everything about Samuel Bark. We said I watch him a lot. I know he have a more background. If you give him his timing, he's gonna be dangerous. So I was faking a lot to break his timing. So yeah, my like every every performance, if you don't get hit, if you don't have a damage, if you like he was like 1 month ago, 2 months ago, and I went direct in preparation. So for me, it's very good. That means I can still active against that dangerous guys. And he is a very good striker, and I didn't dominate him in wrestling. I dominate him striking. So for me, I think it's good for my ego, to beat somebody like that. He'll be fighting elite guy since I didn't know nothing about MMA. So like I've been doing MMA like 6 years now and beating guys like that. So it's very impressive for me and also good for my ego. So yeah.
Absolutely. Okay, so yeah, obviously with the win over Bark at featherweight, wins in 3 different weight classes now. Is featherweight your future now, your foreseeable future? 145.
Yeah, for now, I want to do the two division,
Yeah,
lightweight and featherweight. But I think later featherweight gonna be my home. But for now, I feel good. I can do I can do the both divisions. So yeah, I'm
yeah.
gonna I'm gonna keep busy, and then but later it's gonna be featherweight for sure.
Have you got a sort of plan for the rest of 2023? Like, would you like to be competing for featherweight next, or going up and defending the lightweight belt? What's the goal?
Yeah, the goal still undefeated, like every year, still undefeated, and yeah, we see what happened. I don't have no plan. The only
Hmm.
plan I have still undefeated.
What was that cut like down to featherweight for the Bark fight? How did your body cope with it?
Actually, not that much because I'm not a big lightweight,
Hmm.
so I walk around 75. So like a lightweight, I don't even do diet. I don't do diet. I eat whatever I want. But now at featherweight, at least I feel like a real athlete. I feel like
Right.
a real sport. Now I can say yeah, I'm doing diet. I feel like an athlete. I'm doing. So yeah, it was more dark. I expect it will be more harder than the last time. So yeah.
Awesome. What's the camp been like for this one? I know you've sort of been bouncing between like the MMA factory and your standard gym, but what's the camp plan been this time around?
This time I didn't go to a factory because it was Ramadan, so
Uh,
it's a little bit difficult to go to another country to plan your training there because I don't eat. I'm fighting on yeah, so I
well,
just
right.
I just stay home. So yeah, I just stay home at my own gym this time because everything was planning for me there, so it was easier to train there. I did not. Normally I always go to a factory for the sparring and things like that, but this time I didn't go.
So what's it like preparing for a fight with Ramadan? Imagine that must be pretty tough on the body.
Yeah, it's very tough. Training on empty stomach and things like that. But to be trying to train early in the morning, like I was training at 4 o'clock in the morning to because I cannot train during the day. It's too difficult, and I'm training like 10 in the night. So yeah, it's a little bit, it's really difficult. Yeah, so yeah.
Yeah, I bet. All right. Well, one last question from me, and then we're good. Give me a prediction. How do you get it done?
My prediction, like every other fight, I don't know how. I don't know how I'm gonna beat him. Like I never predict KO. It just come by itself. The
Hmm.
only thing I know, I'm gonna win this fight. I must win. I don't have a choice. He really have the chance to fight for the title. He messed it up. Now it's my chance to fight for the title. So yeah, he cannot take that away from me. He already had his chance. So that's mine.
Amazing. Thank you so much for your time today, Losene.
Thank you.
Where can people find you on social media and whatnot?
My social media is Keita Plusser on Instagram. I'm more active on Instagram. So yeah, that is
Brilliant.
it.
Best of luck in the upcoming fight. Look forward
Thank you very
to
much.
seeing it. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you. Thank you. I
Brilliant.
appreciate it. Thank you.